Hi folks, tied on a BassOreno knockoff, homemade, turned down on the lass from a broomstick. It's a bit heavier than the genuine BassOrenos are, cause the wood is somewhat less buoyant, but works quite fine. Did the scooped out mouth portion in my routing machine by clamping the blank in a vise under 45 degrees and feeding down a 1-inch diameter router bit this way, bit by bit. Won't take all the material at once, so I have to do several settings to dive down to furnish this scooped out mouth. Right. BassOreno is a fine lure for piking in such shallow ponds like this here. The pond is not deeper than 3 feet 1 meter, so most likely any diving lures would kick up weed or mud or plow the bottom. Okay, you cast out your BassOreno and you just twitch it on the spot a bit, retrieve for a few yards, let it rise again, twitch it on the spot and retrieve again. BassOreno has the feature that if you twitch it, it remains almost at the spot and has a great wiggle underwater. Oh, this lure is perfectly suited for such conditions. It's dead quiet, no wind. So you do not want too much of noise and commotion, because such may spook the fish under such quiet conditions. If there would have been wind and some chop on the water, I might have used the Lucky 13, but as I said, for this quiet conditions, BassOreno is superior in my point of view, just because it does not cause too much of noise and commotion on the surface, which may spook the fish. Many of you out there might know the BassOreno because it's been around for decades and they still sell it, but I prefer my homemade version because it's heavier and it really casts very far. So you twitch it on the spot, retrieve for a few yards, let rise again, twitch it so it would cause just a little commotion on the surface. That's enough when the weather is quiet like today. Oops, there's a cat on the other side here. Black cat. I'm not superstitious. Okay. Oops. Hope you can see how the BassOreno works. It's a great old-time lure model. Homemade version, plated with aluminium tape and hand painted with acrylic paint. Okay, got a fish on here. On a BassOreno. would be the usual small pike in the ponds here. Oh well, that's a better one. Oh, it's barely hooked. It's barely hooked. Hey, 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 a little bit wild. Okay. Okay. It's not ready to come ashore.